Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today I decided I wanted to go back a little bit in time, not too far, a couple of months. Wanted to go back and again, I do this every now and again. I'll just run back, go back a couple months or so and just start looking for puzzles that I might have just glossed over or missed that look fun and I want to go back and do. And this happens to be one of them. So it's a little bit crazy going on here on screen, but I think we're going to be able to work through it. But it's called German Roots from a Kropki Seed. Makes complete sense, right? This is the seed, and then we've got all these German whisper roots working out for them. Good. It's by Duarte Carvalho. Carvalho. I can't speak. I apologize. Duarte Carvalho. And let's just go into the rules because there's not a whole lot of them. So it's normal Sudoku. So every row, column, and 3x3 box will contain the digits 1 through 9 once each. We've got German whispers, so a lot of them. Adjacent digits on a green line must everybody's 5. So whatever you are, you will be at least 5 away, and so on and so forth down this mess of a line that we got going on here. Then we've got Kropki, so digits started by a black dot or 1 to ratio, i.e. one digit is double the other, and that's that. So there we go. Like I said, two pretty straightforward rule sets, but there's certainly a lot going on the screen, and so we're going to have to dig through it, see what we can figure out. So with that said, and before we get into the main solve, just want to let you all know that you can like, comment, and subscribe all you want. You can buy some merch on the store. We've actually got a sale going on, 20% off your entire order. If you're interested in getting any cool stuff over the holidays, it's going to be there. And other than that, just support this video however you can. I really appreciate y'all. So that said, let's now get into this puzzle. Links in the description below. All right, let's get at it. Let's look at our seed and see what we can see. Now, we're going to have to, well, is there really a whole lot we can do on this guy? Let's think. I thought we'd have a little bit easy look at the end. Oh, we know what we probably have to do? Let's look at 5s first. You're a 5. And one of you is, so you are. Now, I don't know if this is going to actually tell us anything, but might as well get the easy stuff, right? You're a 5. You look like you are, and you are, and you. That's going to say you. Now, obviously, this is not going to help us on our German whispers, but we can do it. So we got those all done now. Now let's start thinking again. We might actually need to think more, not necessarily about the seed, but think a little bit more about what some of these large intersections can and can't be. We might have to actually just start thinking about color in general first off. Because, yeah, I don't think we can really say anything about this guy yet. Because I think all of these options will be available. Okay, let's do a quick coloring. And it won't be quick, actually, but let's do some coloring here to see what kind of lineup we have between all of these values. You, and you. You two. You two, you. Doom, boom, ba doom. Okay, you go here, 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 there. Let's just get these guys in here. We're going to know that those are all the same grouping. Let's get onto these guys now, because we might be able to start to, yeah, we're going to be able to fill in some of these other unused locations with coloring, and that might just give us something that we need. You're going to be a yellow. You're going to be the purple and the purple. You have to be purple. You have to be yellow. One of these guys is going to give us something. Yep, you are yellow. You are purple. We're just going to push. Wait, I messed that up. No, these were. Oh, duh. I was thinking these were taken. They're not taken yet. You are a yellow. Goodness gracious. You are both yellow, because essentially what we want to do is get you into what we are currently seeing now, is that this is going to be one of each. One yellow, one purple. But let's try to finish the rest of this first so maybe we can see which one is which. Because we can get rid of options here, but let's finalize here first. This becomes our yellow, this becomes our purple. And now we have a little bit of work. Now we know these have to be from one of each group, so high or low. So you're not 1s or 2s. You're either going to be a 3-6 or a 4-8. Now, can we dig into that a little bit more? Or do we need to kind of start putting in what little options we can to try to dig into this guy? Because I think we might need to start looking at 4s and 6s first. Let's see if we can do that. I'm looking around the board first before starting to really click on. I guess we'll just start at the top. No, no, no. Doesn't help us. Of course, 4s and 6s, any place where you have multiples looking at the same, from the same region, you can't put a 4 or a 6. No, 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 no. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no. Those guys could be. You are a no, you are a no, you. That's a obvious no. Those two could be, those could be, those could be. No, 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 no. No, no. Did this actually tell us anything? I don't think it actually has. Certainly worth a look-see, but I don't see anywhere in here where we're starting to, well, no, we don't have that one. I thought we were going to have an X-wing there that I saw, but I don't. Let's highlight the 5s, of course, because they're not going to be 4s or 6s. And we know one of these is a 4 or a 6. Trying to see if we can see anything else, though. Don't know that I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. All right. How are we going to differentiate these guys? Now, like this guy here, he has to be a 1 or a 9. That's kind of just all it can be, because it has to have 4 different digits that are 5 away from it. Now, okay, that means this can't be a 9, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. No, it absolutely does not. Yeah, I don't think it tells us either way. Shoot. Oh yeah, it does. This has to be a 9. Because if it's not a 9, this is a 1, and these would be... No, that still doesn't work. I'm being really slow. I keep... Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just being stupid. Okay. Do we have anything else like that that I can do anything with? You have to be a 1 or a 9? Yeah. Because maybe we can... A lot of the times, these types of puzzles are that situation where you have to find a 1-9 pair in a row or a column. So let's see if we can find some more 1-9s. Like, you have to be a... Yeah. Because currently we're all in yellows. We're going to find a purple somewhere, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Because I don't see anything else. Oh, we can use this. We can say we know yellow 1s and 9s. Where does a yellow 1-9 go here? It goes here. It's going to go in one of those two. None of you. It's going to go here. Okay. Let's see if we can keep rolling with this guy. That now says you, which says you, which says you, which says you. Is that all of the yellow 1-9s? It is. Now, what does that tell us? I don't know. I wish I could have found a purple 1-9 section, but I really can't. Because we know one of these obviously is going to be the 1 or the 9, opposite of this one. One of those will be... That's not giving us the X-wing kind of thing I want to look at. But yeah, there aren't any other like this in the purple nation where we have 4 different digits looking off it where we cannot repeat them. Okay. Keep scanning. We're going to find something eventually, right? Maybe. Now, at least the putting the 1s and the 9s in some of these, maybe that further reduced our 4-6 possibilities. I guess one of these two is a purple 4-6. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's think about purple 4-6s. You can't be and you can't be. You can't be and you can't be. So one of these two is. That means you can't be. You can't be and you can't be. So you are, which means you and you are purple 4-6s. We said one of these two is. Now, a purple 4-6 will have to pair with a yellow 1-9. So therefore, this has to be the 4-6 purple. Okay. You guys can't be, you can't be. Any of those could be. Let's go through these guys. There's going to be something we can find. You're not going to be, because you can't put the yellow 1-9 there. You can't be. Well, I guess we can just... I'm looking at purple, so let's just get all of our yellows. Yeah, one of you two will be. You're not, so you are. One of those two is, so you are. You're not. Well, you can't be a 4-6. So in the column, you are, which means you're not, and you are. You are as well. Okay, you, and you are 4s and 6. In the purple hood. One of you and one of you. Is it possible to say this one is? I don't know if it is. I'm trying to think of the correlation between these two. Because if I put a purple 4-6 here, this is going to be the yellow 1-9. But this guy doesn't have to correlate back to the 4-6 because it's this one's over there. Yeah, I don't know if we can. And same with here. We know one of these two is, but I guess this guy could still be. So we do get the X-Wing. Okay. Do we have yellow 4-6s we can look at? Let's try to go there. We'll get through this eventually. Let's get rid of all of this as option. Okay, so one of you 2 or 3 is. It's not going to be you. So we do have an X-Wing there, so you're not. We don't have any purple 1-9s though, so we can't use that negative. You're not a 4-6, so one of you 2 is. Which means one of you 2 is. This is an X-Wing, so you're not, you are. What else we got? I feel like we're kind of close. Well, that will get us on to the purple 1-9s if this is a 4-6, right? Because this will have to be a purple 1-9. Which means you're a purple 1-9. Which means you are. Okay. Again, we trying to just pick through these nice and cleanly if I can. Looking for purple 1-9s now. You're not. You're not. There we go. You are. Okay, now we're moving again. Okay, you 2 are. You're not. That's an X-Wing. And all right, let's put these in. Again, one of those 2 is. We might just have to switch back and forth. Because one of you 2 is going to be that yellow 4-6. And it has to pair with the purple 1-9. Because you can't be a 1-9, you can't be the 4-6. Okay. All right. Again, we're just going to keep going down the line. One of you 2 will be the yellow 4-6. I guess we know this is the yellow 4-6 too. I should have noticed that earlier. Once we had this as a 4-6. Because we know one of these 2 is a 4-6, so it can't be that one. Means one of those 2 is. Again, yellow 4-6. I feel like I have to redo my highlighting for each one so that I can see this stuff properly. Because obviously you and you can't be sort of things, yeah. So you are. Boom, boom, boom. You are. One of those 2, one of those 2. Okay, you, and you. Wait. No, that's right. Now, this guy here says you are going to be a purple 1-9, because it has to pair with the yellow. Is that going to give us this one as a 1-9? Yep, we got to keep going back and forth here. One of those 2 will be. You're not. One of those 2 is. This one can't be. Because we can't put the yellow 4-6. Wait, is that right? Am I thinking about that backwards again? No, it's thinking about it backwards. Okay. Did we finish our 1-9? No, we have an X-wing on those. And what do we have on the yellows? The yellows are done. Okay, let's go to the 4-6s again, and we'll switch back and forth. 1, 2, 3. One of the... Oh, it's an X-wing there as well. Let's note those. Because we can say you are not a 4-6 because this can't be the 1-9. There we go. Okay. All right, that should be all the yellow 4-6s. Let's see if we can finalize the purple 4-6s now. Let's do it this way. Oh. So we know it's an X-wing. Do we... Can we determine which one of these was which? Don't think we can, because again, it has to pair with the yellow 1-9, but we can certainly do those. So let's try again the 1-9s. Didn't we finish all our 1-9s on the yellows? We did. It was the purple 1-9s that I didn't have finalized, right? Or did I get those done too? No, we didn't. Yeah, that was the one. Okay. Use the 4-9 or 4-6 to give us the 1-9. Give us the 1-9. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 1s and 9s are done. Let's get back to our 4s and 6s again. Yellow. I think we were done. Yes, let's go to our purple. Done, 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 done. It was just these two. No, I still think we can't quite determine the extent of the 4-6. Yeah, we can. This one can't be a 4-6. That's what it was. Because it has two of these guys. Didn't notice that. Okay, there we go. Now, what the heck did any of that do? Oh, goodness gracious. Now, do we go into 2s and 8s? Because 2s and 8s have to have 3 different sets next to them. So, like, you have to be a 2-8. Which means you will be one of those two. I don't think we can tell which one of those is which yet. Do we have another? You have to be a 2-8 of the purple kind, which means you are. Which means you are. And you, yes. And once we get these guys all wrapped down, we'll probably have something to break these apart. This is, no, we can't do the 2-8 in this region because we have these groupings going, but you are a 2 or an 8. Excuse me, so are you. I think we're done except for here, right? 2, 8. This can't be the 2. There we go. This is the 3 and the 6. Right? Because we can't put the purple 2-8 here. Yep, 3, 6. Okay. Let's just plop these guys in, because now we know what all these are. I'm going to start with the yellow. They are 6. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's, there we go. You are the 4s. The yellow 1-9s. Fine, I'll pick through them. Thank you very much. Are the 9s. The purples are the 1s. And these guys are the 2s. Get in there. Now let's just finalize this thing. Let's go through what these can be. You are a 3. So are you. You're a 2, you're a 3, 3, and 3. That forces 8, 7. This is 8 and 7. You're 8 and 7. This will be the 8 and the 7. You're the 8, 7. Seeing how these are all working as well. You're 7 and 8, 7, 8. And we just have a couple left over. You are going to be the 8 and the 7, so you are the 8 and the 7. There we go. It's fun when you can solve a puzzle in like 10 seconds after it takes you, what, 20 minutes to get all the coloring and done. But we got through it all. Yeah, there's a kind of the unique situation about these types of puzzles that tends to be how they solve, where you just have to figure out what the correlations between all of them are, and then at some point you're going to find the little clue that says, oh wait, this is this one, and then everything else is just blown up. So fun puzzle. Hope you all enjoyed that one, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.